Hello, Pisces, and welcome back to Ascending Soul Journey. I am Lori, and here to give you the messages for love. And this is Cupid's love arrow that is getting ready to happen. Over the next 3 to 4 months, a lot of people are going to meet people. They're going to fall in love. They're going to reconnect. A lot are coming back around to complete closure, whatever it is. There's a lot of love getting ready to come through over the next 3 to 4 months. Now, it's really weird because when I was in the store, I was drawn to this particular candle, which is apples and cinnamon. And when I sat down to do your reading, and I don't usually use those in any of my readings, I don't buy scented candles. I use other things, right, in my readings. So I found it very weird that I even brought it into my office. I don't bring those scents into my office. And I don't buy those candles very often. I buy other items rather than those. But the scent is apples and cinnamon. And it smells like baked apples and cinnamon. And that's the message that I'm getting for you. And that's why I felt drawn to buy this and bring this up here. Because whoever it is, whoever's coming into your life or coming back into your life, it could even be your own family member or your current partner. They smell like apples and cinnamon. They might be a baker, maybe you're a baker. But this is a beautiful, heavenly, like, oh my God, it feels so good to be around this person. Like, we want to light the fire and smell that beautiful, beautiful aroma in the air. Very calming, very peaceful. Whoever this is, you're going to feel very safe around this individual. It's a beautiful feeling. It might even represent homecoming, right? That feeling of coming back home, you know, for the holidays, that kind of energy with that fireplace and the apples and cinnamon. We have the Ace of Pentacles that just came out for you, and I am looking at your side of the energy right now. And if I didn't say it, we are looking at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Gemini. I may have forgot to say that because I was so excited to tell you this message. It's just really, really cool. The Ace of Pentacles is an incredibly amazing brand new beginning where we feel like we're with the right person, we're in the right home, we're in the right area, the energy of the land underneath. Everything about this new beginning has a beautiful foundation under it, where you may already know this person, or like I said, it's going to feel like you've known them forever. Like, you know, there's no place like home, apples and cinnamon. We have the Eight of Pentacles right next to it. So you've been working hard, Pisces, on building your life, on building a brand new beginning. And the Eight of Pentacles, this could be somebody that you worked with as well, but the Eight of Pentacles is putting all of your energy and effort into this Ace of Pentacles. You've done the work. Now, for some of you, you might have a little bit more work to do because Pentacles also represent healing. It represents fixing our foundation, making sure that we are secure. So there might be a little bit of work to do in the love sector. And I am seeing it's like either you meet them in a bakery, it's in the grocery store, you reconnect with them, they invite you to their home, wherever it is around food, and this smell is there. So it feels like it's in more of a social setting for a lot of you. You may meet them in the store and they invite you to their home, meet them in your work sector. Or like I said, you may already know them. You have the Two of Swords, and the Two of Swords is being indecisive. Do I or don't I? And this is an actual real opportunity coming into you, Pisces, where I think if you decide to go and investigate it further, it could scare you, honestly, you know, and it might be you that smells like cinnamon and apple too. It may not be the other person. But we have the Two of Pentacles. So this is you working hard on your finances and being sidetracked to go a different direction. Oh my gosh, I love the smell of apples and cinnamon, where it's like it totally turns your head and you say, wow, I want to get a blanket and cuddle with you. And that would leave you with the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles energy. do I or don't I? You already recognize that this person might be the one for you, whether you know him or not. This is your partner going, come on, baby, let's turn this into something new. Let's do it different, right? Grab the wrong deck. It's a really, really beautiful energy. It truly, truly is. So, but if you're working hard on your finances, it is going to make you look twice. If this is somebody that you had dealt with in the past, and now they smell like home, they smell like cookies. They smell like cookies. Apple pie, something like that. It's just this beautiful, and you could do it forever. We have the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is about our traditions, our values. This is about a change getting ready to take place within a person. Somebody who has strong traditions and values, they may have felt very drawn to doing what other people tell them to do. There's social people around them, family, friends, church, organizations, whatever it is that they're involved in, groups, meetings. But with this change here, I feel they're drawn to you. I feel you're the one that smells like cinnamon and apples. I feel you're the one that's the baked pie and the fire, and they want to come to you, Pisces. But it's going to be different for all of you. It's a change of perception when it comes to relationships overall in general, which was a message in another reading that I've done as well. Can be a proposal for marriage, because we do have you working really hard at something, and out of the blue, here's the Ace of Pentacles. Bam, there's that offer. That's the love offer. That's the marriage. That's, I will follow you anywhere you go like a puppy dog. We do have the Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and the Four of Swords is healing over any heartbreak, any pain, any negative aspect regarding relationships overall in general, changing their perception. As we go through that healing process, we begin to heal, and now we don't see, we can't even date somebody that has the same name as somebody who hurt us, right? It's like, oh no, I can't date you because so-and-so hurt me. And when we get through that certain point, then we can, then we aren't triggered by that name. We aren't triggered by that scent, by whatever it is that they do that would have reminded us of this person in the past. That's a lot of healing. And for a group of you, that is you. You've done the work on you, and you're ready. You are at the point where you're ready for a brand new beginning, but you may not know how to juggle it. You may not know how to handle it. For a lot of you, this is the other person, though. They healed over whatever they were dealing with, and now they have a brand new version, a brand new concept, an idea of what they want in a relationship where they may not have known at all like before, or they may have been very stuck and rigid in a certain type of a relationship. But with this scent, with this aroma, this is like, I want to eat this candle, right? It smells so beautiful. They are really drawn to you. You make them feel calm and relaxed. There's that nurturing kind of energy that is attached underneath this. So whoever you're dealing with, we do have pentacles underneath in their vibration. We have the sign of Taurus involved in here, and we have air, we have the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So with Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, overall as a zodiac sign, but the energies are here with them. And that Swords energy is about communication. It's about the intellect. It's about wisdom, especially with the Hierophant here. This is higher wisdom when it comes to how to communicate their feelings and express themselves. And I feel for a lot of you, this is somebody coming in to say, look, like I said, the Knight of Swords is that out of the blue kind of action-oriented energy, but they come with communication as well. So this could be a text message, but for a lot of you, I feel it's the actual person coming in to tell you the truth. Now, there is some of you, this could be getting out of a divorce with somebody, and then all of a sudden you start smelling cinnamon and apples. But let me say, for a group of you, if you start smelling cinnamon and apples, pay attention to whatever is going on around you, or if you find yourself very drawn to it, okay? Now, with this Queen of Swords is a person who has been through a lot, who has been through all kinds of I'm going to say hardships when it comes to relationships in general. And it can represent, like I said, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but definitely a Libra. I also feel Aquarius very strongly in here. So you may not be dealing with an Aqua. You might have Aqua in your chart. But this is a feeling of massive accomplishment. And when it comes to seeing through all of the stuff that you went through and pulling those lessons out, the Four of Swords is all about pulling the lessons out of whatever experience we went through. So you know what? That's a stereotype, and I am not going to go with that stereotype again, or I'm not going to, do this again. I won't overgive, whatever the lesson is. But it's up to us to be very open and honest with our own self, to look for that lesson. And I feel you've done that. I mean, like, this is a lot of lessons. To get to the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Swords isn't mad about anything anymore, not in the upright, right? This is a person who understands, and they're going to listen to you. So they'll cut you off and they'll cut you out if you're lying. They'll know if you're telling the truth. But for a lot of you, I feel this is somebody coming in. They're finally going to speak the truth to you. And it reminds me of somebody that I actually know who's a Pisces, who had that kind of an energy, like, this is the way they saw me, in a sense. And this was years ago. This isn't my reading. But you do have two cards that came out, and one is forgiving and learning. And that's what I'm talking about with this Four of Swords energy. The forgiving comes when we pull the lesson, then we can forgive the situation and move forward. When we move forward, we cut those ties, we cut it with the knives like the Queen of Swords, and all of a sudden you start smelling apples and cinnamon. So right next to it is the wedding card. So it's very, very cool energy attached to this. So some of you may be actually getting engaged, which I think you've been wanting. But you have the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. And as long as you can figure out, are they telling you the truth? How does this really fit? Does this fit like you feel like home, like you're comfortable, like an old shoe, like an old repetitive cycle? Or do you feel like the safe home that I always dreamed of? And you're going to know, because by letting go of whatever was holding you back in the past or them, it's that open energy, and that open energy is going to bring this opportunity into a higher level of commitment, where they say, I love you, where they say they want a commitment, and they want this Ace of Pentacles. So this is a brand new beginning with somebody that is amazing, and it feels like home. So I hope you like this, and please subscribe if you like me, share, and have a wonderful week. Much love.